Nestled in the dense woods of Northshire, Elderwood Manor had stood abandoned for over a decade before Julian Archer decided to breathe new life into the ancient house. Julian, a renowned architect skilled in restoring old buildings, was intrigued by the mysteries that shrouded the manor's past. It was said that the last owners, the Hathaway family, disappeared without a trace, leaving behind a home filled with untouched riches and swirling rumors of hidden secrets. The day Julian set foot in Elderwood Manor, the weather turned unusually misty, the thick fog rolling over the woods like a living entity. He was accompanied by his trusted assistant, Lucy, who shared his passion for history and the paranormal. As they pushed open the massive oak door, the house greeted them with a musty, stale air, the silence a heavy cloak around their shoulders. As Julian and Lucy made their way through the grand hallway, the echoes of their footsteps seemed unnaturally loud against the hollowness of the manor. They began their exploration, with Julian documenting the architecture and Lucy taking notes and photographs. Hours into their exploration, they stumbled upon an old library, its walls lined with dusty books and forgotten lore. Among the tomes, a small, leather-bound diary titled The Last Days of Elderwood caught Lucy's eye. The diary belonged to Elizabeth Hathaway, the last mistress of the manor. It detailed her growing anxiety over strange occurrences, shadows that moved against the grain of motion, whispers in the night that belonged to no known voice, and her husband's increasingly odd behavior. Each entry was more frantic than the last, culminating in a final, chilling sentence. "They are coming from the walls. They do not rest." Lucy shared her discovery with Julian, who was equally puzzled and alarmed. They decided to delve deeper into the mystery, their investigation leading them to a secret passage hidden behind the library's bookshelf. The narrow, cobweb-laden corridor snaked behind the walls of the manor, leading them to a small, secluded room. Inside, they found a circle of chairs, each positioned to face the center, where a large, ornate mirror stood shrouded by a black veil. Julian approached the mirror and hesitantly removed the veil. His reflection was swallowed by the darkness within the glass, and for a moment he thought he saw another figure standing beside him in the reflection. A mere shadow, yet unmistakably human in form. Startled, Julian and Lucy quickly covered the mirror and retreated from the room. They theorized that the mirror might have been used for some sort of ritual, possibly to contact the otherworldly forces that Elizabeth Hathaway claimed haunted the manor. As they discussed their findings, the air around them grew colder, the earlier mist seeping into the manor through cracks and crevices, filling the halls with a ghostly haze. Suddenly, the echo of footsteps approached from the grand staircase. Thinking it might be a trespasser, Julian and Lucy readied themselves, only to find the corridor empty upon investigation. The footsteps continued, leading them in circles around the manor, as if playing a twisted game of hide-and-seek. With each step, the chill deepened, and the sense of an unseen presence grew stronger. Just as they decided to leave, a loud crash echoed through the manor, drawing them back to the library. There, the diary lay open on the floor, its pages fluttering as though touched by an invisible hand. The last page revealed a new message, not in Elizabeth Hathaway's elegant script, but in a hurried, scrawled handwriting. "Find me beneath the floor." Armed with determination and a crowbar, Julian and Lucy pried open the floorboards beneath the mirror room. There they uncovered a hidden cellar, inside which laid the remains of what appeared to be the Hathaway family, alongside possessions that suggested a hurried attempt to escape a malevolent force. The police were called, and a thorough investigation ensued. The conclusion was that the Hathaways had tried to seal themselves as a way from whatever terror they believed haunted them, ultimately succumbing to their fate in that hidden room. Julian and Lucy, although shaken, felt a sense of closure for the family and a deeper, spine-chilling connection to the history they so loved to explore. As they left Elderwood Manor for the last time, the fog lifted, and the echo of footsteps faded into the whisper of the woods, leaving more questions than answers about what truly lurks within the walls of ancient homes.